back to the channel, everybody. This is Tarot Miss Diamond. I am Miss Diamond, and I'm so happy that you are here. If you're a returning Diamond Collective, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for stopping in with us. I'm so happy to have you here. Now, if you're, again, new, then you... my regular Diamond Collectors, they know that before I get into my readings, I like to go ahead and take a moment and just take some deep breathing to clear out the energy, just to make sure that we are getting messages clearly from spirit. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and light this stage, baby. You know I always have to get the big boy. I get the small ones, and then I was at the Botanica when I was buying this, and my wonderful Botanica shop family, when he saw me, he said, he was like, so I need some stage. He was like, do you want, he's like, we have small ones too. And I was like, no. I like the big ones most of the time because they last a little longer and, get a lot done and do a lot of smudging around here, okay? So let's go ahead and clear that energy. Also, I like to go ahead and make sure that we are, again, doing some deep breathing. My spray bottle stopped working, y'all. So now, like, I gotta get a new spray bottle. Life be lifing, y'all. Life be lifing. Okay? All right. Thank you to the ancestors and to my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, for allowing me to be able to come through and give the messages to the collective. Please cover and protect me as I channel these messages from my collective, and allow me to remove any and all bias as I channel these messages. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take our deep breath. Make sure that you are in an area where you can be seated with your feet flat to the ground if you can. Have your hands in a receiving position if you can. Okay, flat like this, open palm like this. Again, we just want to make sure that we are loosening up and being able to receive those messages from spirit. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath in for 4, then hold for 4, and release 4. Dropping our shoulders is important, and also moving your shoulders so that you can remove any stagnant energy that might be trying to stick around, because we don't want none of that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Dropping our shoulders. Get a little shimmy. Move out that stagnant energy. Oh, all right. All right, so here's a bit of a pre-shuffle. And I didn't really mean to, but this happened. Okay, and originally I was going to do a reading for Leo in the beginning. I haven't done a reading for Leo in a little bit, my beautiful twin sister sign. So I was going to go ahead and do that. But now I feel like Spirit was like, no, there's a message I have to share with the collective. So here we are. So we have the 9 of fire. Then we have Eku, and then also the sun. Okay? And for those of you who have been here, you all have seen me use my the Tarot of the Orisha deck before. So 9 of fire is much like the 9 of wands here. And then you have Eku, which is like the death card. And then, of course, the sun is the sun, baby. The sun don't never change. The sun is what it is. So we have the 9 of fire. And some of you might have been in a very restless state. Y'all might have been in a position where you felt just so drained. And so you basically lay down and took a nap. Okay? You lay down and took a whole nap. Then you have Eku here, which is an end. But the ending is something that was needed to happen so that new beginnings can happen. And what Spirit is trying to show you is new beginnings are coming. Okay? You are about to be right there where you need to be. The sun is shining. A lot of you, this could have to do with your soul's purpose. If you all have been on, been with me for a while, then you've seen me use my Black Moon Lilith deck. And often when the sun comes out, it's referencing you walking in your sun's purpose or your soul's purpose. And a lot of times we find our soul's purpose by understanding our sun sign. So some of you might need to go ahead and take a look into your sun sign and understanding what your soul purpose is. If you want to, please do me a favor and book a reading with me, and we can do a we can do a shadow work journey reading in reference to that. Okay. Also, before I forget, look at me. I'm still giving away 2 sets of small, medium press-on nails to anyone who is interested. So if you book a reading with me, $30 or more, what will happen is you'll be entered into a raffle to win a pair of free press-on nails. Now, keep in mind that I'm partnering with More Than a Virgo Nails. Her information will be in the description box below. And if you were, I'll be putting my nails back on, but unfortunately I ripped my nails. So I'm waiting for my nails to heal. And then once they are healed, I'll go ahead and put my nails back on so that you can see them. And I'm going to get a second set, a brand new set that she's working on for me very, very soon. So if you're interested, do me a favor and go ahead and follow the information below in the description box to book that reading with me, and you'll be entered in to win a pair of free press-on nails. Okay, let's take a look at this. This 9 of fire. What was causing this worried state that you were in? So we have the 10 of fire coming right out. You were really weighed down by, when I see this water from the message from water, I'm getting a feeling of Pisces. And the reason I say I'm getting a feeling of Pisces is because this image is reminding me of the Chariot card. The black and the white horse running in. And I feel like you were in a state of just complete sadness. Oh, there was an emotional event. Something that happened that caused emotional strain. And if you see this 10 of fire, he's walking over like a bed of hot coals. You all could really have been through the fire, through the living too. That's the song that came to. Y'all were going through it over here, okay, collective? Y'all were going through it. What the heck put you through it? Okay? Like, you were in a state of, like, going through the motions over here, okay? What about this Eku? Again, lots of fire here. You all had a very tumultuous situation that just put you through the ringer, okay? Pay attention to the fire signs. Like you all could be Sagittarius, Leo. Lord have mercy. Why did I just draw a blank? Sagittarius, Leo. I just drew a whole blank. Oh my wowzers. Why is this happening to me? But y'all know who y'all are. Some of y'all could have been in a state of like complete and total fog. Y'all could have had a complete and total fog. And that's what's ending for you. You are coming out of the fire, coming out of the fog. And then here with the sun sign, the 4 of air. Ooh, where they thought they had you down, baby. They thought you was down bad over here. But then, let me get my book real quick, because when Yonsa comes up, why I just think of Yama, say your name, my name is time, my name is time, that's a Swahili song. You made yourself by dint of courage, fighting, willpower, and tenacity. Your thoughts are quick and often you allow no disagreement. A versatile character, you will be able to perform more than one task at a time. You will find it difficult to become rooted to a place or situation because you love change so much that you may choose novelty over the traditional. or conventional, something that may bring you new experiences, challenging, qualified for research, or at least to start research activities. So again, you all are walking into your soul's purpose, okay? But while you're walking into your soul's purpose, you need to be resting, taking some time. Like this was not an easy thing for you to do. It was not easy for you to come over from all of this turmoil, this tumultuous season. You had to end bad habits. And then also now you're like, look at me. I'm good. Like you all could be doing something. When they say out of the ordinary, I'm talking out of the ordinary. Some of y'all could be, oof. Y'all are staking claim on something you've always wanted to, but were held back from doing. You're not supposed to be, though. You're not supposed to be doing what everybody else does. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be trying new things. Look at here, look at here, look at here, look at here. This could have been a relationship. It's too many. Building something. That's what I heard. Building something. Like this, whatever this tumultuous situation from, it was a relationship. And you ended something, and now you were like, you're really building something new. The Eight of Earth, you see how he is bringing, you can't probably see it, but I'll turn it. He, in this specific card, the energy I feel is hard work. He's got his animals, he's got his farm. It's hard work here. You're toiling away. You're putting in the work that's gonna lead you to something groundbreaking. He's smiling so weird. I know it looks like it's weird, but while you're building this and you like again, I see like the night. I feel like rest. Rest is important. Rest is important. Y'all are not resting. Some of y'all could really be not resting how you need to be. Don't do that. Don't do that. Continue to rest, please. Get the rest you need. I hate when that happens. You have a message from fire. And the Five of Water. Look, I'm telling you, whatever you all were going through from here, whatever this situation was, it was drowning you. It could have been a lost love. I just heard lost love. Y'all could have, the relationship that you thought you were destined to have is what you lost. But the truth is, you didn't lose. You didn't lose. No, you're healing. You went through a healing period. This is honestly speaking like what you went through to what you had to do, and this is where you are right now. You ended whatever needed to be ended. You went through the fire. You surpassed the limits you thought you had. Not the moon card, baby. Let me tell you something. From the sun to the moon, let me tell you, okay? You need to get your rest because something is coming through. Something is being shown to you here. You see that sword in that heart? Something is being shown to you. Something is getting ready to be revealed to you. All I heard is what's done in the dark will come to the light. So let me be very clear. Whatever you are now working on with your soul's purpose is going to bring a truth that you did not know. You are now working on whatever it is you're working on outside of healing yourself. Some of you also could own a healing business. Y'all could be a spiritual practitioner, somebody who works with spirit to heal others. I found the most interesting thing the other day, and I'm gonna try to find her information. I can link it below for y'all. But it was a woman. For those of you who don't know, I work a lot in the KINK realm. I actually am organizing a fashion show called Leather and Lace in Brooklyn, New York on May 22nd. So if you all are in the Brooklyn area, if you're in the New York area and you would love to come out, please do me a favor and I will link the ticket information below. But one of the young ladies that I found on Instagram or Facebook, she actually used to work in kink as well. And what she's doing now is she's using the tools that she used to perform, and she's finding a way to help individuals in the physical. It sounds crazy, but so she uses like fire play and other things to help relieve pain and things in the body, all types of different massage. And I will try very hard to find her information and link it below so you guys can see her, because she was absolutely amazing. Some of you all could be working in something that is abnormal to other people, but it's going to turn into something. It's being revealed here that it's going to turn into something that is right on your path. Also, what you thought you lost it wasn't really a loss. It wasn't a loss. It was never a loss, just so you know. 7 of water, which is like a 7 of cups. It was an illusion. It was an illusion. Even in this card, it doesn't even look clear. You see that? It was an illusion. It wrapped up in a complete illusion. That's why he's trying to reach something that he actually doesn't have access to. I've been seeing this card, and now I'm just gonna look at it. Oshumare, and I'm gonna find. This card rarely ever comes out, but it's been coming out a lot in the pre-shuffle, and I've read this book, not backwards and forwards, but I have read it quite a bit. And in reading this, I've never really come across this card. But I feel like it's definitely something that is important to this reading, because it just keeps popping out at me. It just keeps popping out. So now we're going to figure out what it wants to say. Ooh, my wrist. Some of y'all feel like y'all being pulled in multiple different directions. My wrist just all of a sudden started feeling like it was being pulled in a way I did not ask for it to be. Y'all are about to probably feel that, or you have been feeling that. It's very possible. And anybody make you feel like you have to do something you just don't want to. That could very well be something that you're going through, or something that you kind of experienced, or it usually pops up for me, but it's gonna make me look for it today. It's gonna make me look for it, y'all. It's gonna make me search. I don't know why. Here it is. Wealth, abundance, material pleasures, favorable changes, transmutation, short trips, short in time. Okay, all right. With the rainbow there, and snakes get a bad rap. They really do. They get a bad rap, but that's not at all what this is about. Let's look. So we see the shape of a snake. Yin, feminine, cold, negative, the moon, the rainbow, yang, masculine, warm, positive, the sun. Interesting. The sunlight passes through water drops and creates the rainbow in its 7 colors, painting a daub of enormous beauty in the sky. Oxmer was born from Oxala and Nana Baraku, the oldest of the mothers of waters. She would be a Yemaye, the ancestor of them all, representing the union of the sky, the earth, and the water. She therefore meddles with the 3, and as already seen, she may have taken 2 shapes, 2 different essences. She has the power of change, transformation, going up and down, confronting, and at the same time untying the opposites, because she compromises both masculine and feminine genders. Some of y'all could be part of the Rainbow Coalition, honey. Ooh. Some of y'all might be a part of the Rainbow Tribe, okay? Y'all might embody the 2 or 3 spirited animal in this case. She appears in nature, governing 6 months of female principle and the other 6 as male. Y'all could be bi. Somebody here is bi or something, honey. Y'all teeter-totter that line of I'm in my masculine. Y'all also could be individuals who are very well in tune with both your masculine and your feminine energy, which most people don't talk about, but you need to be. It doesn't matter your gender. It does not matter your sexuality. What matters is your energy. And all of us as humans on this earth have both masculine and feminine energy. And you need to be able to be in tune with both in order for you to be balanced. They often talk about yin and yang, finding your other half. But in all actuality, you as the individual, that's honestly what your healing has had you come into this as well. You and the healing that you've done have had you transformed into a space in your life that is able to walk in both your masculine and your feminine energy very confidently. And like I said, y'all could definitely be a part of the Rainbow Tribe, honey. Hey. Okay. This also is in reference to transmutation. A lot of you took whatever negative things were going on in your life and you're turning them into the positive. You all are turning these negative situations that people threw at you into something. You are transmuting the negative. If you all follow the manifestation doll, whenever you go to her page, whenever her video pops up, the first thing it says is, every time you see me, you're coming to some money. I love her. Okay, so if you are not familiar with the manifestation doll, please get over to her, find her. She's absolutely amazing. I often, whenever I do a reading sometimes, like if other readers or other spiritual individuals that I follow pop into my head like this, it means that A, I'm on the right track, and B, it means it could be connection. Some of you might need to get over to them because they might have something that you are needing in your life. And some of you might be in a position where you are finally ending something. You're trying to learn the art of transmutation. And the manifestation doll is an individual who definitely helped me on that journey. So if you need that, you need to run over to her. Run, don't walk. Okay? She might have something that you need. Okay? So you guys are now in this phase of turning the negative into a positive for you. And let's see. You're about to be paid for it. Too many cards. You're about to be paid for it, like in a very big way. Financially, wealth, abundance. Doors are opening for you. You have Alegua here. The 4 of Cups. I'm telling you. Doors that doors are opening. Some you might feel need to be closed. But the thing is this. Like what opens roads, opens doors for you when one closes. So you might have a door that you might have closed or rejected. And they was like, look, it's okay that you had to close this door, because in you closing that door, something new is opening. And for some of you, it might in fact mean that a door that you closed, that Allegra had opened for you, because you closed it thinking it wasn't the right thing for you, is going to be reopened for you. Confirmation, my phone just went off. So again, there's two things happening. You all might have had to close the door and were scared, but here's the thing: the door you closed is coming back open. Or the door that you close. Yep. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of you might have closed the door that you thought was not the right door for you, but it's opening up again. Allegra's gonna have that door opening. It's opening up again for you, because this could have already something that already happened, or that's actually happening right now. I don't know why. I was hearing, like, well, open roads. I keep hearing that song in my head. Like, it's Oshun Poor Honey Where Hate Would Bite. Some of you, ooh, I just gotta chill. So, some of you are working more with your Orisha. Listen. I heard listen what's coming. No fear. Listen, what's coming, no fear. Some of you need to really probably tap in, meditate, really listen to your ancestors right now, your spirit guides. What's coming, you shouldn't fear it. Don't be afraid of what's coming. And a car just drove past my house and the biggest, brightest light down my block. I'm trying to tell you, this is what's happening. It's like a bunch of cars going up and down my alleyway, which never really happens. The darkest part of my house, I'm trying to tell you, like, something shining is shining a light down the darkest part of you. So whatever you all are healing from, Allegra is opening a door for you that is going to shine a really beautiful light. Like, you all have been sitting in darkness, sadness from a pain that you are healing from. And what's happening here is, look, you closed the doors that needed to be closed from the pain that you were having. You transmuted all of the things that needed to be transmuted. Allegra is trying to show you that it's okay. I'm opening this door again because it's time. It's okay now. You can walk through it. What's this door? What's this door? Something you had to walk away from. Something you had to walk away from because you had no choice. It was going to cause... If you didn't walk away from it, it was gonna pull you under. You had no choice. 5 of 1. Yeah. So, I don't get this one much either. know. This card represents a man or a woman in his or her 40s or with such experience in life who fights for ideals and who is a great thinker, strategist. When appearing with other cards that are unfavorable, this card warns about psychological disorder, imbalance, and slow metabolism. That's interesting. But no, what I'm feeling like, yes, you walked away from something because it had so much conflict around it. Like you were feeding the fire. But now, holy shit now, baby. Okay. There is stability coming. But not with just anything or anyone. I have to. So, listen. I'm not going to just tell you about this card that just came out. I'm going to have to, I want to read it to you. The most important, cherished, respected, and honored Oxala or Abatola or Oshala. Okay? Okay? The most loved of all Orisha is our Father. The image representing him is divided into two. The lower section shows hold on one second. Oxagwen, an aspect of Oxola, the younger version of Oxola. A walking Abatola who succeeded the first Orisha in sequential time. The older or more ancestral Oxola called Oxolufan is shown in the upper section. He is the one who has governed everything since the beginning of time and who created our planet. He is synchronized with the Sacred Heart, our Virgin. Virgin de las Mercedes. Considered like Jesus of Nazareth, but no, we're not doing that. He represents the strength of purity and is the manifestation and glorification of goodness in all of its conceptions, receiving supreme power from Oluran, or the all-powerful, the creator. He is related to whiteness. And when we say whiteness, we don't mean whiteness. We mean just purity. I don't know why they put this in here. The color white governs human bones, teeth, and mind, a physical and spiritual organ considered to be white. Since he can jointly with Ifa, the bearer of peace and kindness, he is a symbol of wisdom, intelligence, and ingenuity. And he has knowledge of all times, a characteristic seemingly transmitted to his sons, to those who are fortunate to have him as their saint, their chief or head, Orisha, that is to say, their spiritual guide. I met someone recently, and I really feel like he falls into this category. I just have not told him that yet. Kind father, positive parental archetype, leadership, position, and authority, a fair judge, a magistrate, a gentle king or ruler, intelligence and wisdom, activist, where reason is involved, mental clarity, divine protection, spiritual role, charitable and clear spirit, complete peace and happiness, teacher, professor, and any other person who forges active minds, enlightened teacher, priest who fulfills his duties as such. This is what's coming into your life. Ooh, I heard that. This is what's coming into your life. And it's coming in with stability. For some of you, this is a partner, a counterpart. what your healing is revealing to you is what's coming. The road that's coming to you, the road that Elegua is opening is the door of love for some of you. And it's coming with stability. You might have closed yourself off to the idea of love. I don't know why that just came out like that, but that is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you all, here's why I say this. Here's where you started. You started off in a situation where love was what was burdening you. You were giving way too much of yourself in love situations. And that's what happened. You had to close your door, close yourself off to certain things, walk away from things that were no longer serving you, no longer actually feeding you. And now we're here where you have healed, or you're going on this healing journey, and you took the time to walk away from what was causing complete and total conflict in your life. And now Elegua is opening the road for that positivity. You're the Three of Wands. This is movement and riches, and you're now at the precipice of receiving your gold. What is the door that's being opened? Yemaye and Axola, she is the mother. So Yemaye is mother. Mother of all mothers. Very nurturing, very loving, very kind, but at the same time, for some of you, this might be your head. Take this in that one. That right there is what's coming. The couple and the Three of Earth, which is the Three of Pentacles. I said that y'all are about to... And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So there it is. Okay. All right. All right, my little babies. Okay, my Diamond Collective. Y'all have been through the ringer, and Spirit is like, we're washing it all clean. Elegua was like, I had to close that idea of love for you, not because you don't deserve it, but because you needed the time to heal. Now you've taken the time to heal, and now what's coming in for you is what? This one, right? Whew, I can't wait for this to come. Look, that's coming. That's coming. That loving, nurturing, masculine energy that you just needed. Like, you needed that. That's what's coming in. And to your nurturing, loving, masculine energy, here you are. Ooh. Here you are. Nurturer. Okay? And what y'all coming with? The couple. That's the Lovers. And the Three of Earth, which is basically abundance, like collaboration. See how all of the giraffes here are working together to get their food? Exactly. And that's leading to what? The Ten of Earth, which is the Ten of Pentacles, basically. All that abundance. You see all that abundance right there? All those fruits and vegetables. Some of y'all might be some gardeners in there. Some might garden. Y'all might do some stuff like that. If y'all watching this. Again, I'm laughing because... Let's see what this new person is bringing. What is this new person bringing? What they bringing? What are they bringing? What is this new? What is this new love bringing? This might have been a door that you closed before. Like, this might be something from your past. You all might have crossed paths before. Like I said, I felt like... They come in trying to tell you how they feel. That's for sure. They coming with the feels. They come with all the feels. Okay. They coming to have a whole deep conversation, and then we have liftoff. I don't know what to tell y'all. I think we finished. Let me get some. I just want to get some oracle on how to handle this. How do you handle this? What's coming in? How should the collective handle what's coming in? How should the collective handle what's coming in? How should the collective handle what's coming in? So we have observed, notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. Then we have honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationship becomes stronger. Then we have deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose. I told you that your soul purpose is connected to this situation. Your soul's purpose is connected to this love that's coming in. And love conquers everything. Okay, collective? Well, there it is. To book a personal reading with me, please do me a favor and follow the information on the description box below. If you are still interested in winning a pair of free press-on nails for all of my wonderful divine feminines, those of you who enjoy a good press-on, baby, please do me a favor, book a personal reading with me and to be entered into a raffle to receive a set of those beautiful press-on nails. Oh, and to my divine masculines who are watching, you are about to be this divine masculine that's coming in. That's the role you are playing here. I hope that you are happy because y'all about to be happy. Y'all about to have some good. To the collective who is experiencing this reading, you went through a lot, and the time has come for you to no longer have to be in that situation. I love this for you, collective, and I'm so happy that you stopped by to visit me today. Please do me a favor and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a sound ball out because it's what's needed. Y'all needed some of that. Y'all needed some of that vibration. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you later, collective.